Hi, welcome to Seymour's World. I'm Seymour Kazimirski at ThinkTech Hawaii. We have a fabulous show for you today. Two beautiful, gorgeous women are sitting next to me. Our first guest is Kecia Littman. Kecia is a makeup artist to the stars. Kecia has worked on, you'll tell us about who you've worked on. But as you can see, she is not only very, very beautiful, but she's also extremely talented. And next to her is Val Anderson. Val Anderson is a hairstylist and also very famous because you had your own shop, right? We're going to talk about that in a few minutes. So why did I bring them here to you? I brought them here because I need some makeup. Don't you laugh now. But I do need some makeup. My wife tells me, Sue always says that my face is very red and splotchy, and she says that I really should get some makeup on air. And I said to myself, no. But then I said, why not? Because it's a great idea. So who do I go to? I go to the best. I go to the top-notch makeup artist in Hawaii, and that's Kecia. So Kecia, you and I met many years ago, actually.
I think it was 2009.
2009, so that's 6 years ago.
Yeah.
How come you haven't aged and I have? Something is wrong in that picture.
Makeup.
Oh, is it makeup? Oh, maybe. But we met because Alana, my daughter, went to your school.
Yes.
You were teaching makeup at the time, and you and her became a team, and you decided to open up your own company to do makeup work here in Hawaii. Then Alana went off to school, decided to get her degree, and you continued on with the makeup business.
Correct.
And it's become so famous. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm born and raised here in Hawaii, originally from Kailua, and went to Kaiser High School. And at the time, after graduating from high school, I didn't really know what I wanted to do. I know that I knew that I loved makeup and art, and I was just taking pictures of my friends and doing their makeup, and they complimented on how well I did makeup. And from there, I started that passion and always, was into dance and performing. So, putting that together and recognizing my passion, I said, why not? Why can't I do this? And so I started working at MAC, and I lived in California at the time and became a manager, worked with them for a while, got my esthetician's license. I had already moved back from LA to Hawaii, and then the rest is history. I basically fell in love with teaching. And from there, that's how I met your daughter, because I started a school, makeup school.
It was fabulous. I remember one instant that really got to me, and I realized how important what you do is to the television business, to the movies, videos, and all that stuff. We all went to New York.
Yes, that was really fun.
Yeah, and we went to Baryshnikov, who of course everybody should know. If you're too young, you probably don't know him, but he is one of the most famous dancers in the world, and he has his own school and his own production company.
Right.
Tell us what happened there.
That was really fun. So we went down to his studio, and I think it was for Ann Namba. She was doing, they were wearing her gowns, right?
Correct.
For the performance. And so we did makeup for the fashion show, and we got to meet him, and it was like a really beautiful event, and it was a sake tasting as well.
Correct.
So
It
had
was
a good time.
fabulous. But then I saw the difference. I realized, it's sometimes hard. You look at somebody as beautiful as you two guys, and we don't realize that you actually work on it, don't you? You have to work on it. And the TV people, they all have makeup on, and video people. So why not me? There's no reason why I shouldn't have makeup too. So let's talk about Val a little bit. Val, you just moved to Hawaii a little while ago, right?
Yes.
And where are you from?
I'm from Orlando, Florida. I moved out here. My husband's in the military, so we relocated out here. Just a little bit of background about myself. I'm a hairstylist. I specialize in hair extensions, which lovely Kecia's wearing those, and I am as well.
What about me? Is there any hope, or is it it's
can
a
put
lost
something on.
cause?
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
We can make it work.
I don't know if you could make it work. I'll pay you a lot of money if you could do that. Go ahead.
I specialize in hair extensions, and my brand is I Am Beautiful Hair Company, which promotes beauty. I have a passion with women and helping them increase and enhance their beauty. So I love doing hair. I also had a hair store in Orlando, Florida, which I am relocating to Hawaii soon, hopefully. And yeah.
Well, I think it's wonderful. And the two of you are teaming up with something that got me interested is, Val, you didn't know this, but about 2 years ago, Kecia came to talk to my mentoring group, which is I mentor foster kids. And Kecia came and spoke to them, and I have never seen the attention that these kids gave her because she told her story. And it was the story about your life as a young person and how she developed her business. And they were fascinated by it, especially the girls, because what girl doesn't want to have their own business, right? And most of them in the foster care system don't realize that they can own their own business. And when you were able to give them that story, Kecia, there was hardly a dry eye inside the audience because they heard the same kind of issues that they had as foster children, and here was the most successful makeup artist in Hawaii. So it was really fabulous to do that, and I said, I want to help you, and I want to be sure that I can mentor you and see you go as far as you can go, and that's where you're going, which is great. So now the two of you are here because we're putting on a special program. What is it called?
Beauty for benefit.
Beauty for benefit.
Beauty for Benefit. Why don't you explain it to us?
Beauty for benefit. Well, we can explain how we met too.
Okay.
So Val does networking, and she reached out to me on Instagram. And lately, I've been doing a lot of social networking, meeting women, and following that women's empowerment and passion. And so when she reached out to me, we were going to do a networking event for business, and then we decided to do Beauty for Benefit.
Yeah, we both have a heart for charity. We love kids. We love, helping
Giving
people
back, yeah.
and giving back. So we just saw it as an opportunity to use our gift to help empower other people and help for a good cause.
And then I got the call.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because we wanted to donate to a charity, and I thought, what charity do I connect with, or what resonates with me? And as a speaker from a couple years ago, I decided that, oh my God, Seymour's, real world. Oh, we can do Kids Hurt too.
Yeah.
And why not support our local community that way?
So all of the money that you guys are raising with this benefit that you're doing, Beauty for Benefit, is going to Kids Hurt too.
Yes.
Yes.
And that is fabulous
100%.
because,
We see your goal. It's 200,000 this year, and you're almost there. So we
you're
want
right,
to help out as
you're
much
right.
as possible.
We are almost there.
Yeah.
And we still need more because
Yes,
we have more and more
definitely.
kids that we want to help. So the Kids Hurt 2 program is a foster kids program that I work with. My program inside Kids Hurt 2 is called You're in Charge. And we mentor foster kids. We have a total of 400 foster kids here in Hawaii that go through the program. And these are kids mostly without homes, without places to stay. They need to have people like Kecia and like Val helping them understand how they can get their future. How can they get there? What is the light at the end of the tunnel? What is the method that they can get to the success that you have? You own your own store, you own your own business. Kecia, I mean, people call you from all over the world to come and do their makeup, including me. And we just feel that it's so important. So when I got the call from Kecia, would I be interested in the benefit of their program, the Beauty for Benefit day that they're doing, is going to go to us. It's going to go to Kids Hurt too. So now tell us about the day. What's going to happen?
So the day is geared for women who would love to pamper themselves. It's going to be a relaxing day at the Kathy Ireland Estate. It's the oceanfront property.
Wow.
And they get to choose 3 services, which will include
Facials, massages, hair, makeup, brow. We have
Aroma touch.
Yes, aroma touch. We have a lot of great things that.
Wow.
a lot of exciting, relaxing
And women
things.
love to get beautiful. So.
No kidding. So they
Catered
get to
lunch,
spend
champagne,
right. I was going to say they get
desserts.
to spend so many hours there and choose 3 of these treatments and mingle. I assume it's a women's only.
Women's
no
only.
men
Women's
They
only,
can be as
okay.
casual as they want. I mean, stay in their robes if they want. We'll start it off with some meditation. Ground everybody, get everyone connected, and really, it's a place for women to just connect.
Come, relax, and enjoy.
Good. Well, I think that if this becomes successful, it's not going to be a one-timer.
No.
I have a feeling. I ran this by Sue, and I ran it by some of our friends, and they all want to know when, how
May
much.
16th.
It's May 16th.
May 16th.
And how do they find out about it?
They
do
can go on
to?
our Facebook page and like us.
Okay.
It's
And
Beauty for
you can-
Benefit.
So it's just called Beauty for Benefit. That's the Facebook page?
Yeah, you go to facebook.com, beauty.
Okay,
forward
it's
slash
on,
beauty.
it's on the screen now, so
Yes.
people can see it as Beauty for Benefit. That is so wonderful, just terrific. I want people to see some of what you have done. So we have some photos that we have, and I'm going to ask our esteemed producer, Zuri Bender, to please put those up for us, Zuri, so we can start seeing, and you can explain what those are.
Okay.
All right, so here comes the first one. What is this?
This is actually Alana's friend, Danny, and this was for Honolulu Magazine. It was the Shops magazine. And we
Wow.
did some gold leaf, and we were
That's
on the
gold leaf
rocks.
makeup?
Yeah, that was
Wow.
really fun. This is for Hawaii Luxury Magazine.
That's me.
That's you!
Right,
Oh my
yeah,
gosh.
yeah. Go
I
ahead.
didn't know you were doing this. His name is Riley, and the photographer is Harold Julian, who moved to New York to pursue photography.
Wow.
His passion, so yeah. Same thing. The stylist for this was I want to say Nadine Cam.
Look at them. That guy
But it
looks
was
great.
beautiful, yeah.
He
This
has
was
a-
at the Ho'omaluhia Gardens in Kaneohe.
He has more hair than I do.
I told you can make it work.
So we have a lot more pictures to show, but I really want to get into some of the other the programs that you want to get involved with. One is kids. You said kids are very important to you.
Yes.
And you're doing a camp for kids. I don't want to steal your
Yes.
thunder, so tell
We're
us
doing,
about that.
I'm also partnering with another friend of mine, and we're doing Glam Camp Hawaii at the end of July. So we're looking between doing a 3-day, 2-night stay for young teens between the ages of 12 to 16 who, if their parents haven't decided what they're going to do for their kids, this would be a good program to learn inner beauty and outer beauty and to teach that. And we'll have counselors there. They're
That's
learning
wonderful.
a little bit about makeup and hair, but then connecting their mind, body, and soul. So it's going to be something where we can.
That's terrific. And you just invite the kids, or they have to?
They can register with
can
us,
register?
and we're still in the planning
you're just
phases
putting it
of that.
together.
Yeah. So
I'll be glad to help you with that.
we do
I
have
like
an
that
email,
idea.
glamcamphawaii@gmail.com.
All right. I don't know if we could put that up. So it's Glam
Camp.
GLAMCAMP
Hawaii at gmail.com.
at gmail.com.
Yeah.
Good. We'll get it up there during the
Yes.
program so that people can see it. Tell us about these brushes that I see here.
These are beautiful brushes. Here, I'm going to have you take a look at that, feel that. Let me know what
Am I
type of
supposed to
hair
know
do you
the
think.
difference?
Or let me
Oh
know what
my
you
God,
feel.
that's amazing. Now, don't you laugh at me, everybody, but what if I do
What
this?
type of hair do you think that is?
What type of hair? I have no idea.
Yes.
Human hair. Horse hair. What
Nope.
is it?
It is Japanese Teflon fiber. It's a synthetic fiber.
Oh, it's a synthetic.
Yeah,
Really?
so we are a
So
vegan brush
soft.
company, but the creator has created brushes so they can mimic natural hair,
Oh my God.
and the application's really light. Very
So
soft.
is this supposed to make it better for you to use
It
synthetic
is. It
brushes?
actually is really. It's,
Really?
It's a long wearing, not long wearing. It's a long lasting brush.
Wow. And you
And it's-
sell these? Is that part of what you do?
Yeah.
Wow. I can't believe how soft this is. I mean, it actually feels good, you know. You like
That's
that,
good.
everybody? Isn't that nice? Well, what we're going to do, if it's okay with you, would you mind doing a little makeup on me?
Sure.
All right, in the next segment, maybe we'll
Yes.
because we don't.
Sue
have
will
much
be so
time.
happy.
Oh, I will be so happy. So
Sue
I'm
will
going
be
to
so
ask
happy.
Emily if you could focus on my face, so people can see what my face really is today. Because Sue always complains about my blotches and everything. So can you see the side of my face? God, I look old, but that's okay. And I'll turn this
don't
way
need
so you see my face this way. There we go, okay? And we'll see what it looks like after you're finished with me, all right? Are you ready to start, or do you want to wait? You want to wait till the next segment?
Whenever you're. Yeah,
I'll
maybe
tell you
we'll
what,
wait.
we're going to do a commercial.
Okay.
Okay, and then we'll get ready, and you could do it live on air. That's going to be Seymour Kazimirski getting his makeup done live on air with Kecia Littman.
Oh boy, the pressure.
Oh, boy. We'll be back in a minute.
Inspired by an ancient culture, classical Chinese dance, vigorous physicality, timeless stories, 5,000 years of Chinese music and dance. Shen Yun presents authentic Chinese culture. Coming to Blaisdell Concert Hall, May 8th and 9th. tickets at shenyun.com or call 808-792-3919.
Here's the deal. I'm Jay Fidel. I'm the host of Hawaii, the State of Clean Energy, which is the Energy Policy Forum's program on Wednesday. That's how we call Wednesday Energy Wednesday. We call it Energy Wednesday every Wednesday. Are you surprised? Okay, and we try to get guys like Jim Alberts here from Hawaiian Electric who can tell us what's really going on in energy. We want to be informed. It's so important. It's the most important initiative in our state. Clean energy is major, okay? And that's why we cover it on this show. That's the deal. What do you think, Sharon?
I think that's great. That's why we're here every Wednesday from 4 to 5, and we hope you all join us so we can hear people like Jim coming on our show and co-host Ray Starley from Hawaii Energy.
Okay, Jim, you've been here today. You've seen this. You heard what she said. What do you think?
I think it's a tremendous opportunity for people to come together and talk about the issues. Oftentimes, there isn't a good forum to bring these key issues out into the public, and this is a tremendous way to go about it. And the activity of this show is essential to keep talking about energy because, as you said, it's such an essential part of our lives that we need to pay attention to it and we need to think about the future.
Okay, Ray, your turn.
Well, this is a special time in the history of Hawaii where we're making some pretty radical changes in the way we use energy and generate energy. And this show is the one place you can count on coming to every Wednesday and hearing something about the latest issues that are on the table, being discussed, that will affect us all going forward. So come join us, and if you have some ideas you want to share with us about energy, give us a call and let us know. We'll put you up here and let you talk for an hour. So come see us.
Thanks, Ray. Thanks, Sharon. Thanks, Jim. It's great to be, from ThinkTech's point of view, it's great to have this show. We love the show. It's our most important show. So come around and listen to us 4 to 5 on Wednesday. Thanks a lot. Bye.
Aloha.
Aloha.
Hi, aloha. My name is Chris Leatham, and I host a show called The Economy and You. The show plays every Wednesday at noon, and on my show, I bring on guests who are interested or working in the technology space. And so I'd like you to come and watch the show and learn with me about all the sort of exciting things that we're doing in Hawaii to build and grow our economy ecosystem. So I'd like to say aloha, and I look forward to seeing you on the show. Thank you.
Hi, welcome back to Seymour's World. I'm Seymour Kazimirski. This is a first for me and a first for ThinkTech Hawaii. I am going to have my makeup applied by Kecia Littman, who is our makeup artist to the stars. So here we go, Kecia, take it away. Tell us what you're doing.
Okay, well, I'm going to be using one of my favorite brushes. It's from Cosette. It's the P340 brush. This is my favorite brush for cream foundation, for liquid foundation, and I love how the foundation just applies perfectly on the skin. So I'm just doing a primer.
I have no
On
idea
the
what she's
skin.
talking about, but I'll be good.
And since we didn't really do a test of lighting, which I would love to do beforehand, it will definitely be a challenge for me to see if my color theory, if I'm good at my color theory. So
Let's face it, you're a makeup artist to the stars. There's no doubt in my mind.
So I'm probably going to take a look at the screen. This brush is a diamond brush. We call it the diamond brush. It's S120 from Cosette. And I love this. It's like a beauty blender, which is that little pink sponge that everybody ends up, purchasing. It's a little pricey, but it's in a brush form. And I love that you can use it for your cream foundation. It just blends everything on the skin really nice and natural. Nice and natural.
And
How does it feel?
It feels wonderful. It smells good, too.
And then turn that way.
So, Kecia, while you're doing this,
Yes.
do you have to do it just on the come when you're on doing TV shows and you're doing movies and videos, or do you get time to do it?
Do I get time for?
To actually
Oh, yeah,
do
definitely.
testing and things like that?
Depending on what I'm working on,
Mm-hmm.
you have a time of, say 30 minutes. If it's more of like a fashion type of makeup, it would be an hour because it's really detailed. And I do a lot of print, so they do give you enough time. For television, you have 30 minutes or less, depending on the look.
So tell us about some of the people that you've done. Who have you worked with?
Well, let's see. MARISKA HARGITAY, which has been an amazing
She's from the
inspiration.
CSI series?
Yes.
And, yeah.
Taryn Manning.
Oh.
She's a good friend of mine. She's on Orange is the New Black. And Pierce Bronson.
Pierce Bronson too? Did he look as good as me?
Yes. So you can see that.
Oh, there he is now. We have him up on the screen. Wow.
Yes, that was at their home on Kauai, and that was with Hawaii Luxury.
So you've done a lot of print magazines as well?
Yes, print. Martha Stewart, when they came out here for their wedding magazine, faux magazine.
Wow, you get to meet all these people, don't you?
Yes.
And
I
you
would
get
say
very close to them too, obviously.
well, you definitely have to establish that connection and have that relationship with them, that trust, and being able to give them their personal space, especially when you're, face to face.
Oh, there's the guy from the Iron Chef, Mark, whatever his name is.
Oh, the Cuscus.
Yeah.
Yeah. So a lot of the talent, they're from Hawaii Five-0.
And you do a lot of Hawaii Five-0 as well? And
I'm not on there all the time, but
you're
I
modest.
do. I'm an additional.
You're modest.
I'm an
because-
additional when they need me.
Well, what's so interesting is everybody that I've spoken to. Are you okay with that?
I just need to do that
This
way. Yeah. We still have this
I
patch
think-
here where we can.
I think
Blend it
Kecia,
out.
the
How's it looking, ladies?
I think it's looking good.
Okay. It's hard to tell because I can't really see, but you can see how it's correcting the redness
Yeah.
and just toning it down because it has more of that yellow tone to it. So it's finding that color balance with the lighting, how the lights are set up, and then backdrop.
I think what's interesting to me is how many men are starting to understand that they should do makeup as well.
Yes.
Because manicures,
definitely
pedicures, are becoming, they're commonplace now, aren't they? So makeup is starting to I did a little research before we came on air, and I was shocked at how many beauty products are for men out there.
Well, if you go into Sephora, there are more men products out there, especially with skincare. And I think men have to be more knowledgeable in that fact because of the environment and how our skin is changing and
Well,
correcting
if you,
fine lines, wrinkles.
I'm a perfect example of somebody who, I play golf or tennis every single day, and I'm too lazy or I forget to put my sunscreen on, so I've developed a very bad skin, right? Bad skin condition. So it's amazing what this does. I can see when I'm looking at TV already, the redness is gone. All of the redness is gone.
This is a foundation that I work with. So a good friend of mine who's my makeup mentor and has become like a brother and a father to me. This is his line. So Cosette is the brush line, and this is his foundation. It has arnica, acai, pomegranate, coconut oil. So the arnica actually helps any bruising. So if people are doing any type of treatments, it can help cut the healing time. And acai is really good. It has high in antioxidants.
Right.
So people who do have acneic skin types can use this foundation. It comes individually like this because of the professional use. So if you want to purchase it, you can go online.
Where do you go?
RockyCazzetti.com.
Oh, wow.
But I love it because it's great. He developed it for HD television. So
Wow,
what
and
we're
this
doing
is
now,
exactly where we're on,
exactly.
Yeah, I'm always amazed when I see people who don't have their makeup on, especially men, and then we see them with their makeup on. What a difference.
Isn't
The
it?
wrinkles, everything is gone.
And they usually have to do their own makeup,
Right.
at the news station. So
And you even got the shine off the top of my head.
Yes, shine's
Which-
important. So I used Mr. Matte, which is a Givenchy product. It actually helps with, it's a mattifying primer. So anything that you can do to combat shine prior to using your foundation is something that you could use on television.
Wow.
Or in print. And men usually have the shine here and then powdering. There's so many different things that you
But
can
it looks
do.
fabulous.
So, let's see. And then once I would complete the foundation look, then I would powder it with a color that would blend with your skin.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can check it, balance it on television.
I think I look great. Now let's see if we can,
Wait,
Emily, if we
let's
could bring
see
that camera in
powder.
closer and have a look at my face. It's like a before and after. Oh, we're not finished. Last
Oh,
few
go ahead,
touches.
you can do it if you want.
Okay, go ahead. Bring that camera in closer.
I'm just powdering.
Look at that. That is
Did we tone down his
amazing.
redness?
Yeah, it's gone. Both sides. Look at that.
Right, it was really red here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very detail oriented, so I would want
Wow.
to take more time and then get it.
It just looks, and that's in 5 minutes. That's
Was that
amazing.
5 minutes? Wow. So on television, you would make sure you correct the neck to the ears because you're going to see everything, and then obviously the
Yeah, my
hands.
arms
Yeah.
are full of sunspots and all that stuff. That is fabulous.
How's it feel?
It feels wonderful. It looks good too, because I see it on the screen.
Yeah, I love this foundation, and you can use it as a highlighter, as your foundation color, as a contour, so it could be 3 different products all in one.
Well, I'm going to ask you to do something after.
Okay.
We have Emily, who is, she's our floor supervisor. Is that the title, Emily? I can't, like, she's our floor manager. And she is going to come on here, and you could do her makeup, because
Okay.
then you could really go for it in the next segment. I think it'll be just fabulous to do. So tell me, Kecia, when you see something like me, and you have to charge for it, is there a basic charge? Let's say a guy wants to get his makeup done. What would it cost to do what you just did for me?
It depends on the artist, and I believe the standard rate is about $60. So, you know, it depends if you're going to that person. I mean, I don't want to quote a price,
Right,
but
right,
it
right.
really depends on
Just
the individual
approximately.
artist and their experience and, you know, what they charge.
Well, a haircut, which is a lot simpler than this, is 30, 40, for a male,
Right.
it's $30 or something like that. So to get your makeup done with all the detail that you put in, that's fantastic.
Plus, you might need her to stay with you on set, on location, so that could be a different charge as well.
Wow, wow. I just got a call from somebody. They want to know, how do they reach you? Is it KeciaLittman.com?
KeciaBella.com. It's KeciaBella.com.
So
And then myself.
KeciaBella.com, and that's how they reach you. And do you
Yes.
do private
Yes,
as well,
definitely.
or just
I do
commercial?
private workshops, private one-on-one lessons, and I freelance. I go everywhere. I'm
Wow.
mobile.
That is just fantastic, just fantastic. So I'm going to stand up next to you, if I may. Have a look, everybody. I mean, don't we make just a wonderful couple, except she's less than half my age. We will be back in a minute. I'm Seymour Kazimirski on Seymour's World with a whole new face. Be back in 1 minute.
Aloha, I'm Kim Akina, president of the Grassroots Institute and host on Ehana Kako, a weekly program on the ThinkTech Hawaii broadcast network. Ehana Kako means let's work together. Think of the sad alternative, let's not work together. Here in Hawaii, with all of our diversity and the richness of the people, it's important for us to come together around issues on the basis of what's right and what's good and what's going to serve the common good. And that's what we try to do at Ehana Kako. Every week, we interview movers and shakers, people in government, business, and other sectors of society to talk about how to create together a better government, economy, a better world here in Hawaii that can bless the rest of the world. I thank you for your attention to ThinkTech Hawaii, and we look forward to seeing you every Monday, 2 to 3 p.m. on the ThinkTech Hawaii Broadcast Network. We're Ehana Kako, and we wish you well. Aloha.
Hi, my name is Andrew Howard. I'm an astronomer at the Institute for Astronomy at the University of Hawaii up in Manoa. I'd like to tell you about the annual open house that we're having. This year it is on April 6th, 11 to 4 p.m. It's an all ages event, kids,
grown-ups, even people in between. Everyone is welcome. We have a lot of really fun activities. You get to meet astronomers, look at yourself in an infrared camera, play with Legos, make robots, look at videos. You can even make some of the kids like to make comets out of gravel and snow. Even adults like to do that too. You'll be able to look at the sun with a solar camera safely. It's really a great activity. We do this every year in April, and I hope to see you this year. Thanks.
Aloha, Yappers, and a Happy New Year. I'm your host, King Zilly. From inner city out to the platform and now the Yap Show. It's a new year, and most would say a new beginning. So this is a call to action. As we promote tech, energy, diversification, and globalism, with ThinkTech Hawaii, the Yap Show is all about advocacy for effective leadership, comprehensive youth policies, programs, and access to knowledge and information for upward social mobility, especially for the historically underprivileged youth. This means we'll be looking at young people making a difference in their community, youth policies here in Hawaii, the country, and the world. We want to highlight youth programs that are meeting young people where they are, working together to accomplish a goal or tackle an issue while providing information and access to free educational content for anybody looking to learn on their own time, study for an exam, or simply refresh their memory. We do this by inviting everyday people like yourself, state policymakers, youth advocacy groups, youth programs, professionals, and so forth. But most importantly, we'll be partnering up with my new organization, causeeffect.org. More information on Cause Effect, as this website is currently in development in hopes to feature courses, seminars, tutorials, and conducting surveys that will be featured on the show. As we leave behind 2014, I wish I could say we leave behind issues such as police brutality, youth violence, education, economic mobility, and so many other hot-button topics that made 2014 a difficult year. So what does it mean for the new year? What does it mean for youth policy? What does it mean for Hawaii as a whole? And most importantly, how does it affect you and your community? We want you to tune into the Yap Show at 3 p.m. Friday and find out. Aloha.
Hi, welcome back to Seymour's World at ThinkTech Hawaii. Do you notice I look much younger? I feel great. My face looks fantastic, and that's thanks to Kecia Littman. Kecia and Val are putting together a company called
Beauty for Benefit.
Beauty for Benefit, and that's going to happen on May 16th, and the proceeds are going to Kids Hurt Too, which is our program for our foster kids. So what we're doing now is we have taken Emily, our floor manager, who is naturally beautiful, and we are going to even make her more beautiful with Kecia doing some little light touch-ups on her. Just amazing. Just in the few seconds, Kecia, I see a difference. That's wild. Absolutely wild.
So she has beautiful skin. I'm just adding a little bit of touch-up under the eye, and then we'll give her something that she can wear that's a natural look.
She does have great skin, doesn't she?
She does. So this is another favorite brush of mine. This is great for under-eye concealing and soft. You can use your fingers to warm up the product on your hands.
Wow.
How long do we have? I mean,
You have a few more minutes.
Just a few more minutes. Oh my God, it's like not a lot.
Do you want to make her look wild like you do in
Wild?
No?
Oh my God. Well, we could do quick brows. This is another favorite brush of mine that is a brow brush. It has a really fine point, an angle to it, and we can do her brows in like 2 seconds.
Wow,
beautiful.
Look how, isn't that amazing how that comes out?
So at Beauty for Benefit, we'll be able to have something like this, just a refresh for women when they're done with their treatment.
So they get makeup, they get massage,
makeup,
they get
facials.
Oh my
make
God.
lashes, your brows.
That's fabulous.
Anything that you can think of
That's
that you
fabulous,
need to get
Val.
beautiful. Yeah.
And they get a few hours of this. It's not just a 1 hour.
Right, we don't want them to rush. We want them to enjoy themselves and choose the treatments that they would feel they need and they want to connect with.
That's terrific.
A lot of people don't take time for all those things, so you get to do it all in one day.
Yeah. Oh, and we're getting to see some of your photos now. They're so beautiful. That's some of the work that you're doing now. That's just gorgeous.
That was for Honolulu magazine again, and we did What's New, What's in Trend.
That's fantastic. And what is this one?
That was fun. That was with my friend Harold, who's a photographer.
Was that a
moved to New
gecko
York.
or was
it's
that
a chameleon. So
chameleon?
we wanted to do some colorful chameleon transition.
Wow.
And we were in Lani Kai. It was hot and sweaty, but she looked amazing. That's Kate. She's
That's
a model in
beautiful.
Hawaii.
Let's see another one, Zuri. She's got some just beautiful.
Creative.
pictures.
I sent you some creative stuff. Oh, that was really pretty. That she was
Look at
visiting
that.
from Australia. Oh, actually, she may be from Canada.
Look at that. Wow. She's beautiful. You're right. Is that your hair, Val, or that's not your hair on her?
No, it's
No.
not.
Oh, that person looks
That's
familiar.
Malia Johnson.
Yes, I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
so. Yes, yes.
She's beautiful.
I knew
Smile.
I recognized
Local
her.
girl who really is a really great role model for all of these young
Yeah.
teens.
Now, Emily, we don't have you on yet because we want to show the after when she's all finished with you.
You're all
Look at this
glamorous.
picture. Oh my
That was
gosh,
for Hawaii
Kecia.
Luxury.
Hawaii
fashion-
Luxury Magazine, right?
A fashion shoot.
Yeah. Wow. So
Gorgeous.
here we are back again. And Emily, you just look amazing. I couldn't believe how fast you did the eyebrows.
Yeah, that was using this brush,
brush.
which we just created. It's D255. Do the little YouTube thing. No, I'm not in the
I know.
YouTube. But all you do is you can take your powder, any powder, eyebrow powder, and just work it into the brow,
Voila.
and boom, voila, yeah, you're done.
Wow.
You're looking good, girl.
So really
No
quick,
kidding.
really quick.
Now, Kecia, tell me,
Yes.
do you get a lot of men asking for makeup now?
Depending on usually TV personalities.
Okay,
yeah.
so when they go on television or they have a movie to do or something like that?
Yes, or if the company hires me to do grooming, then I do. We call it grooming.
Grooming for men,
So it's
I like that.
more masculine rather than makeup.
Makeup, yeah, yeah. I
Open
can
and
get
like
that.
down to the left.
Turn your head a little that way.
Open, and yeah.
There you go.
So I'm just gonna do some eyeliner on her with.
Does that hurt, Emily? No?
Does it feel weird?
Okay. Does it feel weird?
See, open, look forward. But just a little bit of liner opens up her eyes, look down. And we're doing, since we don't have much time, I'm just doing a brown eyeshadow color on her. So that side she has something, and then this side is just her natural.
You're an
eye
artist,
shape.
Kecia. The term makeup artist is real. It's really true.
It is art.
I like that. That's really, really very good. Oh, look at this picture. Wow. Where was that, Kecia?
Ooh, this was recent. This is Joelle Perry. She's a local wedding designer, and we did this in Nu'uanu. And this was just about a week ago.
What a
It was
sight.
Beautiful,
Look at
yeah.
that
And he
spot.
looks like Duka Hanamoku's
Oh, is that
younger,
it?
a
Yes,
twin,
yes,
or not
yes.
a twin, but.
Wow. That's gorgeous. Boy, you work well under pressure. I can see
Yes.
that. You do, and
Always
I
working
assume
under
you have to
pressure.
do that. You have to do that a
Exactly.
lot, right?
Yes.
Because you have TV sets and all that stuff
You've
to
got
look at.
not just
Look
one
at this
person
one.
looking
Wow.
at you.
This is
but-
somebody's wedding?
That's no, that's for the same. This is just a collaboration that we did with a photographer, June Photography, and the wedding designer, Joelle.
That looks like it goes back to the 20s and 30s.
Oh, great! Yeah, we wanted to do a vintage shoot.
Yeah, a vintage shot, that's what you call it. So oh, look at that one.
That's Taryn. That was actually the first time I met her. I did a shoot with her for her CD. She's also a DJ, close, and a singer. And then from there, we just ended up.
So you seem
connecting.
to be really focused on doing things now for the kids. Obviously, your career is very well established.
Yes. Well, I feel like what else do I connect with, or what else do I resonate with? And
Oh, who is that
Oh.
you connected with?
oh, well, that's Alana. Alana, she is a local model here with Wilhelmina, Hawaii, and we just did a fun test. And the photographer is Ifka Ridgely.
You want to look like that, Emma?
And
could do it,
I
Emily.
call that, I don't know what I call that. There's a movie out there called I Origins, and I thought,
Uh-huh.
God, her eyes are so beautiful, and it looks like the girl
Wow.
from I Origins. So really using airbrush makeup under that, and then a mixture of glitter colors, and just got creative. And that's a wig. She's wearing a wig.
I assume that.
Yes.
Custom wig.
Yes,
Custom
yeah, there you go,
wig.
Val. That's up your alley. Look how beautiful this girl is, too. Geez, we don't have enough
Oh, that's
time to
the
go
same
through all
girl.
the pictures. Look at that. Wow.
Just a different look.
Okay, now you have 2 minutes to finish up.
Boy.
It
2
can be done.
minutes. Okay, don't judge me on this. Time, no.
Emily, your boyfriend is going to be shocked.
Or look up.
Your boyfriend is going to say, oh my God.
Okay, look down.
And if you want more of that, Emily, you can come to our event
That's right, Emily. It's
Oh,
going
yeah,
to be on a
Val,
Sunday
explain
or
that.
Saturday? What is
on
it?
a Saturday.
On a Saturday, on May 16th. And it's called
Beauty for Benefit.
Beauty for Benefit. I love that name. And the benefit goes to kids. Everything goes to kids
Yes,
here,
it
too.
does.
Fantastic.
So not only do you get to come and be beautiful, but you can come and also give back as well.
Oh, that's great. So can we let her face the camera?
Yes, we didn't give her any lip color.
All right,
Go
so
ahead.
have a look at the camera. There you go. Look at Emily now.
Just open up her
Emily,
eyes a little
look
bit
at the
and brown.
difference.
If we had more
Your
time,
eyes,
we'll give
Emily,
her.
look at that. Wow,
Give
that
you
is
some more. Let's
amazing.
give you some more blush.
Well, we could do a
Smile.
couple more minutes, but I think we have to,
Wrap it up.
unfortunately, yeah, we have to wrap it up.
Darn.
Let me just say aloha for Seymour Kazimirski at Seymour's World. We have Kecia Littman. We have Val Anderson. Makeup for the stars. You guys have done a fabulous job.
Thank you for having
so
us.
much for coming.
Thanks for having
And
us.
thank you for
having
my
us.
face. I feel 20 years younger now. That's wonderful. Emily, how do you feel? Great. All right, terrific.
Maybe she's
Thank
behind
you.
the scenes.
Thank you very much, everybody. We'll see you next week. Aloha.
Hello.
Aloha.